this state by force or violence, so help me God.
And during such time as I am in this position, I will not advocate nor become a member of any political party or organization to advocate the overthrow of the government of the United States or of this state by force or violence, so help me God. Thank you.
Welcome aboard, council member.
Thank you.
Welcome.
With the name of Mike, he can't do all that.
Oh, of course not.
I may stutter here, Mike and Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Welcome aboard. It is now time for public forum. If somebody has something that they want to present to the public forum, now is the time and place for it.
My name's Jess Lammers. At this point, I don't really feel like I need an introduction, but I'll give you one. Welcome, Mr. Layton. Will you even support Article 9 of the Nebraska Constitution?
I will have to read up on that for you.
Smart answer, because you knew I was going to bust you up for not knowing what Article 9 was. It's excessive bail. But anyway, in tonight's paper, I don't feel good. My leg hurts. The weather's changing. I wasn't even going to come bust your balls tonight. But Article 1 here in tonight's paper, or Amendment 1, about the airport. I got a big argument. Do I support expansion of the airport and using public dollars to produce more jobs and improve our community? I mean, would I like to take a one-way flight from here to my cabin in Alaska? Yep, sure would. Can I take a charter flight right out of Holdrege? Yep, sure can. Is it expensive? Yes, sure is. But I'll tell you why I'm going to vote no on Amendment 1. I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to support the expansion of the airport, and I'm going to tell you why the city and the public at large should not support the expansion of the airport. Because your current airport management structure, no, actually it's legal fact, your current airport management structure violates law and lines people's pockets. So as long as the city is involved in being corrupt with the airport, I gotta side with Trent Loose from the hip. I'm loose on the lips, that's how I sink ships. That the people who are in support, or the leaders in support of Amendment 1, should be voted out because there's too much lining of personal pockets going on in this community. And the way your airport is structured is literally just lining the pockets of Todd and Nancy Geraltz, Dan Powers, and may or may not be another person. But my point to this being, y'all hold Mary accountable, who used to sit in Mike Layton's chair. Over at the county, they hold women accountable. But at the airport board in the city, we don't hold men accountable. We only hold women accountable. So on top of being criminal and lining someone's own pockets, you're sexist. Now, why should the community support that? Why should anybody abroad looking at Holdrege as a relocation package to be a cop, to work at a factory, to take a farm job, why would I want to come to a bigoted, sexist community that only supports or enlarges the wealth of a certain number of people? I mean, if I've ever seen anything kiss the 1% elitist ass, it's Amendment 1, and the city should vote no. My leg hurts. I'm not in the mood for your bullshit. I'm going home. You've heard what I had to say.
Okay. Anybody of interest want to add anything to the public forum?
I thought maybe I'd see it, that Lola Tiller, I thought I would see it on the agenda. Are you going to be discussing the house for sale from the library tonight?
We will later.
Okay, I didn't see it on the agenda. Okay, thank you.
Anybody else want to, anything that's not on the agenda? That's hard to top. Okay, I will close the public forum. Item 5, approve Joel Amundson as a new member of the Holdrege Volunteer Fire Department. It sounds like he's very impressive. He's pleased to announce that we have accepted a new member, Joel Amundson. Joel lives over here in Garfield Street, rough neighborhood. Oh, he's employed at CHS as a safety specialist. His desire is to serve on the fire department starting college, where he received firefighter 1, firefighter 2, hazmat awareness level certification. Joel is married and has 2 children. Please join us in approving Joe Robinson as the newest member of the Holdrege Volunteer Fire Department. Motion to approve. Corey Weeks and Nick Smith.
Sisson,
Yes.
Lake,
Yes.
Dick, Herring,
Yes.
Euchre,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Weeks.
Yes.
Motion carried. 6, approve the Chamber of Commerce request for sidewalk use, city assistance, and routes for various Holdrege for the holidays and Winterfest activities.
Hi,
Thank you.
I'm Lori Larson, the CEO of the Holdrege Area Chamber of Commerce, and wanted to ask your permission for a few things. Have been working with Kim to organize some of this stuff, but I just want to give you a little bit of background and then tell you what we're doing and then ask you for some permission for things. Holdrege for the Holidays has been going on for many years, and it is a retail promotion that the chamber organizes in order to keep dollars in Phelps County and Holdrege and in the area. Most of the retailers that participate are in Holdrege, but we do have some of the surrounding communities that do things with us. When you participate as a business, you kind of sponsor a program that helps us give away checks, basically. Last year, there's about $200 on each card that gets stamped. So as you buy something, you get a stamp for it, and as you fill up the cards, those cards go into a drawing for chamber checks. We give away over $5,000 in chamber checks. Some of those are at $25, and some are, well, there's one that's at $1,000. So it's a pretty good prize if you can get it. So last year, just counting the cards that we received and that were in the drawing, we were able to keep $1.6 million in the Holdrege area. So we're really happy about that. So if you add up all the cards, I've talked to a lot of people who don't have a full card, so I think it's a bigger impact than that, but that's what we have to do that. So we kick off everything we're quietly kicking things off on November 4th. It's the Chamber of Commerce's birthday, and we're going to do a special thing that we're not talking about out loud just yet, but the official kickoff will be the Thursday afterwards, November 10th. And that weekend, a lot of the retailers will have open houses Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and if they're open on Sunday, to start doing special incentives to get people shopping for the holidays. Our prize drawing will be December 20th. We are doing a Let It Glow lighting competition again. We have talked a little bit about this. We have a mobile application that we're going to be launching in the next month, and that voting and the maps will be on that application. We're really excited to connect businesses and maps and community events all in one location. So if you want to participate, it's free to participate and decorate your house for the holidays. If you want to do that, it's free to participate. We kind of give you that Thanksgiving time period to get things set up, and then we start running the competition in early December. There are prizes for that as well. And we do have different communities that have different prizes. So Loomis has its own prize, and Bertrand has its own prize, and some of the other communities that are involved. And then the Chamber ambassadors will be running their fire truck again with Santa Claus on it. So families can go on a fire truck ride. I don't know the name of their French fire truck. I think it's a Lacrosse, and I think it's pretty old, but I'm sorry, I don't know the name of it offhand. But it's a pretty neat fire truck, so they'll be taking people around, and Santa Claus will be on there. And they're gonna do that Saturdays through December. We're pretty excited to partner with the Sun Theater and Event Space. They are going to be doing holiday movies throughout the whole month of December, and they have it by genre. So if you like Hallmark romantic Christmas, you can hit them up on Thursdays. If you like funny Christmas, you can hit them up on Fridays. Family Christmas will be Saturdays, and then old-fashioned Christmas, like Miracle on 34th Street, will be Sunday matinees. And we're pretty excited to have that going on. And then we also are partnering with Phelps Memorial Health Center and their service league to have a contest where you guess the first baby of the year, the date that they're born. And the person that gets the closest date and time gets a prize, but the service league and a lot of our businesses around town also contribute to that. So last year they had a full pop-up playpen full of diapers and things like pedicures and steak dinners and lots of really great stuff for that first family. So that is all going on throughout November and December, but we want to pick one day where we really bring the community together, and that's December 10th this year. So we try to have stuff for everybody in every different demographic that they are. We're going to start the day. The Lions Club is doing a pancake feed again. We have secured the auditorium for that. It's a free meal, but they like a free will donation if you can. They're really happy to do some community service and meet people. The YMCA is going to do their second annual Santa's Sleigh 5K, and that will kick off from the auditorium and go around North Park. It's the same route as last year, and we've included a map for that. Last year they had 60 participants. That was the first year. We expect it to be closer to 100 or more. That's been sent out statewide, and there are a lot of people who like to do different races. So that will be timed, but it's not an official sanctioned race that you can like qualify for the Boston Marathon with. But I think that it's a really fun way to get some exercise, and that's a snow, wind, chilly, warm weather, doesn't matter the weather kind of activity. I think the people that do it just know the weather is probably not going to be the greatest. So that will happen at 10 o'clock. And then we're calling it a Winter Playland, and that is sponsored by Farm Bureau Financial Services, Phil Heinrichs. And in the courthouse, we'll be decorating different, well, we're going to have different decorations so people can walk around and just enjoy decorations. Hopefully we won't have to make snow, but we are planning on making snow. To have a sledding hill, kind of more for younger children, not super high, not an alpine slide level sledding hill. A sledding hill and a snowman makerspace, so you can, we'll have like carrots out there and charcoal and sticks and hats and mittens, and you can hopefully make snowmen or whatever you want to make, a dog, I don't care. So we'll have all of that going on. We'll start setting that up Thursday. We'll have it up, well, we'll start making snow on Thursday. We'll get the decorations going Friday, so that Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday you can enjoy kind of our town center at the courthouse. Really excited that this is where the peer pressure comes in. Really excited that the courthouse is going to light their courthouse up. They are planning on getting some toy soldiers and some different decorations, and you know, it's gonna look really dark over at this building. So if you wanted to think about that. So they're gonna light that up, and then at between 5 and 6:30, the YMCA is lighting up their trees at their location, and they're having a gingerbread house activity. Santa will be there. Then at 6 o'clock, we're gonna bring things back down here, and we're calling it a reindeer dash. And basically, we have, right now, we have over 11 businesses along east and west that are gonna host open houses. So last year when we did our Winterfest, people said it was cold in December. So we're gonna kind of offer an opportunity for people to stop and get warm and just, you know, really go say hi to people. So the businesses are gonna host some open houses. And then they will also be along the parade route that we're proposing, which will start at Railroad Street, where people will gather. Last year we just did tractors, but we're doing any vehicles, and we're calling it the Parade of Lights. Holdrege for the Holidays, Parade of Lights. And so that will go up east, circle around the courthouse, and go back down west. And people that are hosting a reindeer dash site will have some chairs and a patio heater, also purchased last year by Farm Bureau Financial Services, Phil Heinrichs. Thank you. So some patio heaters, and then we have speakers where we're gonna play some different Christmas music for everyone. So it should be really festive on Saturday night. We expect that to go until about 9 or 10, whenever people decide to stop hosting open houses. And I don't know, we just have a lot going on that Saturday. So what the Chamber of Commerce is asking is staffing assistance with snow removal as a priority for downtown streets, the sidewalks, the auditorium, the parade route, and the 5K. It's really already on your parade or on your snow removal routes, just would like that to get done first, if that's possible. Of course, leaving that up to the city to make that decision. The use and the setup of snow fencing, just to cordon off the courthouse. The courthouse is given permission for their lawn to be used. We're working with Justin Norris for those sorts of things, but we'd like a little snow fencing up there. And probably only need about 40 feet. I don't have the exact location yet. We're still working with Justin based on electricity cords and water and things like that. Would like sidewalk usage for holiday decorations or retail sales between November 4th through January 2nd, just for event promotion so people can put decorations outside of their buildings. Staffing assistance for safety on intersections during the parade and the 5K. Would like a police escort for the 5K and the parade. And would like to ask you to encourage everyone to attend the events and enjoy a good time. And then maybe decorate City Hall. Okay. In the information that I sent you, I included maps of the Santa Sleigh 5K. Again, it's the same route as last year, basically going up and down East Avenue, over on 14th and around North Park. The parade route will start we'll gather people on south of the railroad track, bring them up east. I never remember the name of the strip. Turn on 6th Avenue, come back down west, and then go in front of the Lost Way Brewery. And that's pretty much it. And that's pretty
Kim, is the snow fencing at the courthouse, is that something we take care of, or is that something the county needs to take care of?
I don't know if Bobby has snow fence, that would be the only,
Do you have any issue taking care of it?
no, I mean,
They asked us to
we
ask
work well
you.
with Justin.
Okay.
Oh, you've already contacted them?
Yeah,
Okay.
we had a meeting with everybody together.
Did they offer their snow fence?
No, they asked us to ask you.
Oh, okay, so they might not have it, and we'll just work with Justin.
Okay. You're okay with everything on here?
Yeah, well, we had a meeting with them
Okay.
a couple Fridays ago, and it's actually a lot less than last year, so it should be pretty good.
Okay.
It was tough for a bit.
You gonna be the escort?
I don't know, we'll see. You never know.
If he's wearing a suit.
I'll be in my car, not running.
Just curious.
Any issues with us putting stakes in the courthouse yard with their sprinkler system?
Like I said, we will talk with Justin and make sure he's okay with everything before anything is erected or whatnot. We'll make sure that Justin knows and Justin's there and approves it all.
Yep.
Sounds good. Any other questions for Lori?
This year you're not doing a mobile home down in the,
No, we are not doing any kind of Santa hut or Santa visitation. I'm just still a little nervous with COVID. I don't know if there's another strain that's gonna come through, so we're not doing that. And we have problems with consistent electricity down there and also the removal of the hut. So we're not doing anything in that parking lot. Just thought we'd kind of let people go where they want to and, you know, move people around a little bit more this year.
I was wondering, is it okay to have the parade go across the railroad tracks like that? I mean, is that, just a question.
We did that last year because it was more of a wide open area for them to start off, because it's a 4-lane road down there.
Yep.
And with the bigger tractors, there's more room down there. So it's just to have to abide by the rules and regulations. If trains come through, they're gonna have to wait.
Sure.
And that's the same thing on 4th Avenue. They're gonna go across 4th on east and west. But we will have them stop for traffic on 4th on east and west, but on Fifth, we can control a little bit better.
Right,
So we
Okay.
can control it going through those two intersections rather than four.
okay.
This is staging area. Cross arms will come down if something's coming.
Correct. Hopefully.
You have to hurry and zigzag around them.
No, we're not doing that anymore.
Good question. We have a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Trent Fuker,
Second.
Dale Harrington.
Johnson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Leith,
Yes.
Sisson,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Harrington,
Yes.
Euchre.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lori.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
Good luck.
Thanks, Lori.
Item number 7, approve the cost benefit analysis for the Jimmy John's redevelopment project. This has been started some time ago. I see that the CRA met the first of the month. They approved it, advancing it to the city council. If anybody has any questions,
Is there a time frame on this project?
yeah, it will hopefully be done by the end of 2023. They can't start on the demo until we approve it and everything. So it looks like it's a win-win for the community, and a lot of people are excited about Jimmy John's.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Ben Johnson, Corey Weiss, seconds.
Smith,
Yes.
Leith,
Yes.
Sisson,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Harrington,
Yes.
Euchre,
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carried. Item 8, adopt resolution 2022-17, approving the Jimmy John's redevelopment plan and directing the Community Redevelopment Authority implement the plan in accordance with Nebraska Community Development Law. They've got her spelled out pretty good. I didn't, no loopholes that I saw. Motion to adopt resolution,
I'll make that motion.
Mike Sisson,
I'll second it.
Dale Harrington,
Layton,
Yes.
Harrington,
Yes.
Euchre,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Leith,
Yes.
Sisson.
Yes.
motion carried. Awesome.
I hope it's fast.
Thank you. Item 9, adopt resolution 2022-18, approving the membership of City Administrator Chris Richter on the Board of Directors of the League Association of Risk Management. Chris has done a lot trying to get us on the league, on the risk management, getting our insurance respectable, competitive, and
I was really hoping they weren't gonna re-elect me, but they did.
that's why you need to show up to these meetings, Chris.
I was there.
Oh,
They did it anyway.
I'll make that motion.
Trent Fuker makes the motion. Nick Smith, seconds.
Johnson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Leith,
Yes.
Sisson,
Absolutely.
Layton,
Yes.
Harrington,
Yes.
Euchre.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. You'll do a good job for us on that board.
Yes.
Now time for open discussion for the staff and the council. It's good to see our chief made her back. Anything to add?
Nope, just doing my department management training, so far so good.
Good. And it sounds like our cadets are doing well, and
Yep, they're doing good.
The
They haven't
academy?
been kicked out yet, so we're good. No, they're doing good, so,
awesome.
yeah, they're doing good.
City Clerk, Mr.
I'm good,
Jensen,
thanks.
Mr. Richter.
A couple things. We received no bids, like I put in my information on the house. We did show it a lot. I did talk to Bev with the library board about lowering the price, and she took it to their board to see where they wanted to go, and they wanted to lower it down to a minimum of $100,000. So we can start the process again, if that's okay with everybody. That's where the library would like to start at, or go from there. So if that's the case, we'll bring it back to the agenda next meeting. On the next meeting's agenda, to get the approval to start the process all over again.
Okay. That's my question, starting the process over.
Yeah, we'll have to start all over and approve at a different amount. So we should be about done running the fire hydrants. We did get a clean test on the water tower today. We took the second sample in. Pulled sample yesterday, took it in, it was clean. We took a second sample in today. If it comes back clean, then we can bring it back online and shut everything off. So go back to normal pressure off the water tower.
Super. Be nice to have that process behind us.
Natalie and I have been talking back and forth on the vacancy registry for housing. We've been exchanging information, so we're just about ready to have a meeting to discuss that and other nuisance and weed issues that we've talked about the last few months.
Excellent, good deal.
Throwing things back and forth, and I think we're getting close to having a good plan to move forward. We want to make sure we have it right before we...
Preferably, yeah. Do it the first time.
That's right. That's all I've got.
Mr. Layton, number 1, Ward 1.
Yeah,
You're required to say a few words.
you have to? I thought I said enough the way it is.
If you dare.
Don't want to buffalo you.
Well, I'll tell you, I've got some pretty big shoes to fill with Mary. You know, she was really good at this. And have patience with me, and I'll work with you, and we'll get her figured out. Thanks for meeting me.
And feel free to ask questions of council member Chris Richter or Dane.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, I know you will, because you sure have for me. That's good to have you on board.
I have nothing tonight.
Corey.
Welcome aboard, Mike. Other than that, I have nothing.
Okay. Nick?
Good luck.
Thanks, Nick.
First shoes pinches your feet a little bit, probably.
No, other than that, yep, ask questions.
Ben?
Yeah, good luck. You came at a great time. I just want to say, Kim, I seen the guys working when we had all those water leaks, and it was late, and they were all just hustling away trying to get her done. So tell you guys thank you and good job. I appreciate it.
We'll do. Thank you.
Elbows were flying, it was working hard. A lot of people there. Mr. Fuker?
Ditto to that. I was gonna say the same thing. Welcome aboard, Mike. We're better for you. Glad to have you aboard.
Yep, enjoying that.
Thank you.
Glad you're a part of it. I'm glad also to see that we're doing a speed study coming through town. I think that's a really good thing to do. You know, we live on 183, and it's, yeah, that's something that traffic needs to be monitored and see what's going on. I think get some proof of that, so.
Trying to see if that'll slow some of the traffic coming down
Yep.
183.
Start the Jake brakes a little quicker.
Yeah,
Outside of town.
Yeah.
yeah, that's all I have.
But I hear Mendon doesn't have any problem with Jake bricks. And I'm gonna have to check and see what they do with theirs, but, yeah, right.
Nothing
for
for
me.
me.
Kim?
We've been covered already, so nothing for me.
We've sent out a few letters on trees that need to be trimmed. A lot of people have trimmed a lot of their trees, and they're,
And we sent the letters out for the correct addresses today.
for what?
For the correct addresses.
Oh, good.
Ah,
Yeah, rub it in, rub it in. Mary?
Nothing.
Other than that, thanks for coming. This meeting is adjourned. Smith. About time for reappointments on board and authorities. Run another one on senior citizens.
I reviewed it, so I think it's fine. I had no issue. We'll get on
Afternoon.
Just communication.